Okay, on this Build It Better episode, I'm at a major casino project, and I have the unique opportunity to take you on a year's journey through 600 plus thousand linear feet of drywall grid soffit construction. There's an unbelievable story that's going on here, and I'm real excited to take you through it. Oh, and by the way, all of the other specialty ceilings in here are Armstrong as well. So let's get started and take you through this massive casino project. Okay, I have Antonio. He's the superintendent of this project here, and he's the one responsible for coordinating all these wonderful soffits and light coves that you have here. And you know, you've been at it for a year now, or a little over a year. You know, what's it been like? What kind of experience has it been doing the drywall grid soffits?
To be the first time, it was a great experience. I never got so many linear footages on soffits before. This, from my point of view, this system saved our budget. Manpower went down about 50%. Equipment went down as well. So it was a huge help for this project to finish it on time and to make money on our side.
What type of productivity were you able to get on like the straight and the curved?
Straight soffits, we were getting about 100 linear foot a day, and when it was curved, we were getting about 60 linear foot.
And that's per man day?
Yes.
That's amazing.
When it's with all the MEP we had above, and to take every stud to structure, like even 4 foot on center, it would take forever with the amount of MEP that's up there.
How did you lay this out? Like, you know, in terms of your wires and everything, and how did you lay out the whole project?
We used a Hilti total station, and our beam department in Las Vegas created all the points for us, and all the points created were the drops that were gonna be supporting the jigs.
Okay.
So that made it a lot easier.
And then you had a wire guy?
Just a wire guy in front of everybody hanging jigs, and he was pre-bending the wires, so the guys were just hanging jigs. That's all they were doing.
What type of production do you think you would have gotten if it was just stud and track?
I would say about 15, 20 linear foot a day, to be honest. Yeah.
That's an amazing story.
So, until we decided to switch to the Armstrong grid system, originally you'll see the sub-ceiling we had to build because the roof joists were in varying elevations. And since they were in varying elevations, we had to actually clip down off of every single bar joist and create a flat plane to then build our drops off of, to then build our soffit conditions and ceilings. By going to the Armstrong grid, we deleted all of this sub-ceiling, and now we're able to hang off the wires. And the very sub-ceiling you see here, we were gonna have to build out in the casino floor area for all the conditions where the soffits were. So that was gonna be the whole project. Since we went to the Armstrong grid, it got a whole lot easier. So Armstrong produced these section cuts for us, which are very well, and they actually went back and they put the sheet cuts on each one of these details for us. So SDI's BIM team took all of these profiles and put them into a key plan. And as they went into this key plan, they went in and they made it per area. Then as you open it up, you'll see they actually basically turn these into architecturals with details on the given sections of each soffit profile. And this gives clear direction to the field as well as the architects as to what they are getting and what our guys are supposed to build. You'll get back to where the Armstrong details are, and we actually went through and left all the details as they were with the given direction, but we attached numbers, and these numbers will actually reference back here to the given detail number and then the page that it's on as well.
Okay, so Ben, we're standing under this massive run that we have here. If we take one side of this curved radius, how long did it take, and how many installers did you use? How long did it take to install that?
So we have a two-man crew running most of this, and Takes about a day, day and a half for them to lay out and shoot the wires. And then just running to one side, they can hang the profiles in a day, that whole run, and then come back with the shiny 90 in a day and put it all together. So total install in this area for this one run on each side would be 2 days. So 4 days total.
4 days
to
total.
complete this, and then a couple more days for the hard lid that's inside.
And that cuts it down to a fraction from what traditional would be.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
unbelievable.
it's significant.
Unbelievable. Now, what's the general contractor's perspective been on this project?
They love the way that we chose to go with the Armstrong Grid on this project, because we were able to actually step back and step out of the picture for a couple months and allow MEP to accelerate all their activities with us not being in the way, and then come back after and then install our product. And still having shown up a couple months later, we're still able to beat our dates in most instances.
That's a real good point. I mean, MEP gained a couple months of time because of you having to come in at a later point,
Yeah.
but install much quicker.
Yes. All right, so here you see a condition where we've got two 7-foot ductworks that run extensively down and is wiping out a massive portion of this framing. To do this out of traditional cold form metal framing, you're looking at days of work just to create a sub ceiling to be able to hang off of. But with this system, we were able, a few trapeze, a few wires, we went from 2 or 3 days to a couple hours. Talking about the Armstrong Drywall Grid, partnered up with the Panamax, kind of what we got going on right now. So we start these at our jig location out in the parking structure, put them together. We got guys out there doing that, and we'll bring them inside and we actually hang them up, and then we put them on our centers, whatever our centers call out for. And then we partner up with this Panamax. You'll see this is just kind of a demonstration tool here. This rip will actually live inside here and go under this so it lays. So take that rip and you actually install the rip first on your jigs, whether it's 16-inch on center, 4 foot on center, whatever it might be. After you install that rip, you can actually take this. We leave these ends open. That allows us the opportunity to take and install this with seamless corners. We don't have to finish them at all. So by doing that, we leave them open. Falls right down on our rips. Same side over here, does the very same thing. This saves massive amount of time in framing and then in finishing as well. So these two systems together, we've significant cost decreases. So Cliff just asked a question about the lineal footage on this project. We got roughly 680,000 lineal feet of soffit profile on this project. So once again, when you take these systems and you put them together, it's a no-brainer. It makes the job so much easier and so much more cost-effective.
Okay, it's been a month since my last visit out here, and it's a little colder now. I'm a little more bundled up. But look at this soffit here. When I was here a month ago, look at the picture on screen of this in the framing state. This has got to be one of the most impressive details on the whole project, simply because how it was completely done with Armstrong Drywall Grid. And now you get a good appreciation for what that soffit looks like now that there's drywall on it. Unbelievable. So if you want us to come out to one of your project sites and get you up to speed on drywall grids, just go to armstrongceilings.com/expertise, and one of our installation specialists will get in contact with you.